I am beyond excited for Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. I don't even have the mental capacity to find the right words that correctly express how excited I am. And with the recent V-Jump scans showing off Kid and Adult Gohan, I'm sorry, Gohan Adolescence, whatever that means. It has me wondering when we are finally gonna see the best Dragon Ball character of all time, Teen Gohan. Even before I could walk, Baby Zay would play Dragon Ball games on the PS2 and always pick Teen Gohan. So today, I wanted to explore some of the classic Dragon Ball games and find out which game had the most fun version of my favorite DBZ character.
Full power. I may die.
I don't know about you guys, but Budokai 1 is like extremely nostalgic for me. And it's like, because it's one of the first Dragon Ball games I ever played, like as a kid. So it's like I have a lot of fond memories and not fond memories of being stuck on the cell fight. If you know, you know. But like, you know, playing it now as an adult, it's so jarring because I don't like, obviously it's the first game in the series, so like in the entire Budokai series in general, Tenkaichi included, it's the first, so it's gameplay, it's kind of obviously dated. So like the big major thing that, you know, a lot of people don't necessarily like not agree with, but don't necessarily like, is the fact that you can't pull off moves just like by themselves. You gotta do a button combination first in order to pull off a move. So if I do like 4 punches into Ki Blast, you get Kamehameha, right? And it's the same thing with like other moves as well that they have. If I could pull it off and not suck at everything. No, I'm just bad. All right. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna beat up Krillin again. There we go. I got it. And there's a lot, and I mean a lot of reused animations in this game. Like a lot of like the moves that you can get to use on your characters, even though they're character specific and they may have different names, are exactly the same. And they all do the exact same thing. But even with all of that, this game's charm is just like on another level. It is beyond like a comprehension of just like how charming and how nostalgia I feel, like how much nostalgia I feel for this game. And it's I like it. I don't know. I don't know. I like it. If you don't like it, that is okay, because I will fully admit that the game is not that great. But I think it's fun. And the story mode, oh god, the story mode. Even though I was just talking about how the cell fight is like cancer, and even the Frieza fight is like awful. And that's the thing about this game's story mode, is that it only goes up to Cell, and it stops after that. I don't know what the reason was behind it. Maybe it was sequel bait. They were trying to, you know, get a second one out of it, and they were gonna focus on the Buu saga with that. Who knows? I don't know the story. You guys can Google that and look it up yourself. I'm getting beat up by Krillin. It's fine. But other than that, like in terms of like Teen Gohan, like in this game alone, compared to like all their other characters, I feel like he's the most fun character in the game besides Goku, because like obviously you play as Goku like the most, but the thing that pisses me off about Goku in this game is that his Kamehameha is not safe, even if you hit it. So even if you hit it and you like stun your opponent, they can still punish you. And I think Goku's Kamehameha is the only one in the game that does that. See, like if I were to do Gohan's, okay, yeah, he's okay, so he's not the only one. Gohan, I got punished right there. So that's crazy how like you can hit a whole ass beam in this game, and it just is just you still get punished. It's wild. And I don't know how to. I'm sure somebody will show up and just be like in the comments and be like, oh well, you can do this and it makes it safe. I don't know, man. I don't. If there's a competitive scene for Budokai 1, please show me, because I'd love to watch some people try and fucking play this game competitively. That'd be wild. But yeah, I feel like, you know, Teen Gohan can only be as fun as this game is limiting. So, because it's just like, there's a whole lot of copy pasting with this game. And I don't even like, the normal version of Teen Gohan in this game doesn't have Super Saiyan 2. Like, you have to unlock the custom. And I honestly don't have time for that. So, we're just not gonna worry about it. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think Gohan is probably one of the more fun characters in this game. So talk about on this game alone, by itself, isolated from other Dragon Ball games, Teen Gohan's my favorite and he's the most fun. So, but in terms of like in the grand scheme of things of like all the games, yeah, no, this is probably gonna be at the bottom.
I'll give it a try.
This looks like it's gonna be fun.
Ready?
Now, I know this is the game that like most people were the most excited to see how Team Gohan fares. Budokai 3 is probably one of my favorite Dragon Ball games of all time. Definitely top 3 for sure. Because I really got to think about that. Like, I'll probably have to make a video one day talking about like ranking my. Oh, okay, Ginyu, calm down. I'm trying to talk to the people. I'm trying to talk to chat. Ginyu, relax. Definitely have to make a video ranking my favorite Dragon Ball games, making like a tier list video or something like that. I feel like that'd be fun. But in terms of like Team Gohan being in this game and how he fares, probably one of the most fun versions of this character in my opinion. I feel like Budokai 3 kind of suffers a little bit of the same thing of a bunch of characters having the same moves, but not nearly as much as Budokai 1, obviously. And with like that, I mean the fact that characters all have their own separate abilities and moves that they use, but like they all have like very similar combos. They all have the same punch combo. They all have the same kick combo, you know what I mean? And it's just like what makes each character unique is how you mix the combos together. And you know, they're obviously their attacks and their transformations and stuff. But even though I love this game to death, definitely, like I said, top 3 easy for my favorite Dragon Ball games of all time. The one mechanic that I feel like everyone can agree that sucks is this one right here. I think it's called Dragon Rush, and if I could pull it off, it's, well, okay, well, let's just do a Father Son Kamehameha. I totally didn't mean to do that, but we're gonna do that. But it causes this, I'll do it probably next match, but it causes this rock paper scissor like sort of gameplay if you've never played Budokai 3 before. And he blocked it. It's fine. I suck. And it creates this like sort of sequence where it's a rock paper scissors and you have to guess the button press. I'll show you. It's weird, and I've never been a fan of it. I feel like there have been whole boss fights that I've been stuck on. They're playing the story mode that like, oh, sick. There's been whole boss fights that I've been stuck on in the story mode, like playing this game, that I would lose because of Dragon Rush, and it just sucked and I hated it. I'm not a fan of Dragon Rush at all, but I'll show you off what it is. This is it. You're supposed to guess the button, and if your opponent guesses, then they get to block, like right here. So we don't get to see the whole thing. But I mean, I guess the one cool thing about Dragon Rush is that if you complete an entire Dragon Rush sequence, some characters get specific attacks that they might not have, like different ultimates and stuff. Like I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think Vegeta gets his Big Bang attack from Dragon Rush. And I think his like normal ultimate attack is Final Flash, but I could be completely wrong about that. It's been so long since I played this game. Also, I'm getting worked by Ginyu, which is nuts. It's fine. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, I wanted to do because this game is so sick, man. Because you get like the dodge mechanic and shit, which I think is just fucking awesome. What are you doing? That's a cool grab. And then like the vanishing and everything, I believe, started with either this game or Budokai 2, which the reason why I'm not playing Budokai 2 is the fact I was gonna include it in this video, but I found out that unlocking Gohan in Budokai 2 is like stupid hard. So I was just like, you know what? Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. It's not my problem. We could just move on to Budokai 3, which I think everyone else would agree and enjoy much better.
Dragon Ball Z. Don't under.
I have no choice but to fight.
I cannot believe that I am about to fight Arale. That's awful. Yeah, so this is where we're basically about to get more in-depth move sets than just, you know, the 2D punch kick, you know, type of stuff. And not like man, it's Tenkaichi 3, man. What else can I even say? It's everyone's favorite Dragon Ball game ever, and I mean, rightfully so. This game did literally everything right when it comes to Dragon Ball. Like, if anything, if I were to give any critique when it comes to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, it's the fact that I'm getting my ass beat by Arale. It's the fact that I'm actually getting my ass beat by Arale. Sorry guys, I had to focus and not get my ass beat by a child. The one thing that I will say is like the issue that I have with Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is the story mode is like, it just doesn't feel like it's as in depth as other Dragon Ball game story modes, which is kind of like weird to say, because it totally is though. Like it's got some really great fights in it, and it like, I think it tells the story well. It just is not really like a whole lot going on, like presentation wise and cutscene wise. It's just dialogue and then fight, you know, and that's great. And it tells, like I said, it tells the story well, but you know, I like some spectacle in my Dragon Ball games, not just in the gameplay, but also in like the cutscenes and the story mode and everything like that. As I'm actively getting my ass, you know, I keep forget every time I come back to this game, I always forget how hard it is. There we go. I mean, Teen Gohan is supposed to be like the best character in the game, or one of the best characters in the game. Like, if I would say top 5 best characters in the game, is probably like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Oh no, if I didn't get grade 8. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then it's like Omega Shenron. I'm getting worked. Omega Shenron, Teen Gohan, Cell, and then like obviously like Kid Buu. I feel like those are like the top 5. I can't tell you what order, but those are the top 5. I am getting worked by this monkey. I don't even know who is that? Is that Perlis? All right, we're gonna have to do some spamming here, folks, cause we gotta get past this monkey man. Oh, yeah, just eat another Kamehameha wave. There you go. There you go. Scrumptious. Scrumptious. I know you're hungry. Yeah. I'll feed you some more. Come on. Dinner's not over yet. Get over here and eat your veggies. There you go. Eat up. Listen, if you're playing Tenkaichi 3 and you're not spamming at some point, are you actually playing Tenkaichi 3? Like, come on now. Like, everybody wants to throw hands in Dragon Ball games, but you can't always throw hands. You gotta do a little bit of spamming, you know? These old PS2 games are great for spamming. I'm gonna die. Neat. I love this costume. I take back everything that I said before, or not take back. I'm changing my answer on my favorite Dragon Ball game is to Tenkaichi 3 just because it has this costume. This is my favorite look for Teen Gohan. Even though the BoJack movie's not that great, this outfit's great for Teen Gohan. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that last fight because I never claimed to be good at video games. I just play them. And now I'm fighting Majin Vegeta, who is definitely a good character. There we go. It's just gotta, you know, show him who's boss. Show him who's the better Super Saiyan 2. You know what I mean? I pioneered this transformation, Vegeta. Sit, you're happy. You know what? Let's show him. Let's show him who created this. Oh God. Let's show him who created this transformation. It's mine. All right. Mine. All right. Oh, well, this ain't even fair. I was not paying attention when I was just picking random. Nice. So, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This Gohan's moveset is gonna be really high for me. Because I don't know what it is. I love it when they give Gohan movesets when he's spinning like that. I don't know what it is, but when he's spinning like that, I just like I feel exhilarated. Like this is peak. This is my peak. Don't get up. All right, then we gotta hit the father son. We gotta hit the father son on Gotenks, even though power scaling wise, we all know Gotenks would probably win this. No, not probably. Gotenks wins this fight. And the power scalers in the comments, you can argue. Gotenks wins this fight. He's in Super Saiyan 3. But even still, it's like that's always just an interesting like thought to me, is like thinking about the power scaling of like how strong Teen Gohan was before he fell off, because it's just like everyone like agrees and knows that like before Ultimate Gohan and before Beast Gohan, obviously, Teen Gohan was Gohan's peak. That is as actually don't. Well, we're just gonna throw it out. Teen Gohan was his peak, and we all know that, like, you know, when he went to school and met Videl and everything in the Buu saga and everything like that, we all know that he was weaker than he was when he was fighting Cell. Which we will continue this conversation in the next clip when we get to a surprise game, actually, a game that I don't think you guys will expect to be in here. So this, we're jumping from the PS2 over to the PSP, which This, I feel like, is one of the most underrated Dragon Ball games of all time. And this is Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Budokai, Another Road. This honestly would easily also be in my top 5 Dragon Ball games ever. Cause like it's like clearly you can see from the gameplay, it's a mixture of Budokai 3 and Infinite World, and it's like fast octane fucking like high speed gameplay, and it's so much fun. I played the crap out of this game as a kid, and it's admittedly, I will admit my favorite character in this game actually is Goku. Shocker, I know, but like you'd be surprised how many Dragon Ball games I actually like Goku is actually my favorite character in. It's not very many. I would always play Vegeta and Gohan in like all Dragon Ball games, and I think there's only like maybe 2 I can say that this game is sick. There's only like 2 Dragon Ball games that I could say off the top of my head that I actually main Goku in. Which one of them would be this one. And then the other one would probably be Xenoverse? I don't know. I can't think. But like, I don't know. Like what this game is just so okay. Let me try and think of like how to explain the mechanics, because like I said, it's like the same. It's like Infinite World, but it's like Budokai and Infinite World had a baby. And even though I know the graphics aren't that amazing because it's, you know, it's the PSP, but it's basically got like probably some of the most involved gameplay like of the 2D like classic Dragon Ball games, because you know you have your punch combos, but it's not just punch and kick. You have like the heavy combos and a light combo, so there's punches and kicks like involved in both strings, and you just mix and match them together. And like I said, it's like a mixture of Budokai 3 and Infinite World, and but no, this game is so fun, and it's got so the story mode, right? It's probably one of the best reasons why you would probably want to play this game. Is because the story mode is the Buu Saga, but it's the Buu Saga told from like future Trunks' perspective. You know, it's basically if Trunks went back to the future and defeated like, you know, the androids and Cell, but then Babidi still shows up and tries to resurrect Buu. And obviously, you know, as we've seen with the Buu Saga and the power scaling and how strong all the characters were, Trunks is not strong enough to fight Buu on his own. So he goes back in time again, and instead of, you know, trying to change the future, because, you know, he can't do that again, he brings all of the Z warriors or the Z fighters to the future, and they all fight Buu together. And it's basically just the Buu Saga, but it's told in an interesting way because it's got a lot of what if scenarios in it. And I don't know, I think it's badass. It's probably one of the better Dragon Ball story modes, in my opinion. The only thing that like kind of brings it down, I'm gonna do a Kamehameha on your face. The only thing that really brings it down for me is the fact that, you know, the game gets really difficult towards the end. It is still very much during that era where Dragon Ball games were just stupid hard for no reason. And you pretty much gotta cheese your way to win. Fast paced, fucking fun as hell gameplay. In my mouth, please. Ow. Fine, it's fine. Oh shit. I've genuinely, is that like, no, that's like Kid Gohan's ultimate, like I would give. Hold on, I want to see that again. kick the crap out of my adult self. Which honestly, admittedly, is really fun too. Like, I would love to do like a follow-up video, like talking about other. You wound me. You wound me, future me. I would love to make a video. Combos. All right. He doesn't want me to be great. It's fine. But no. Let me stop, losing my train of thought. I would love to do follow-up videos talking about other Dragon Ball characters throughout like the games and like which one has my favorite movesets and everything like that. Definitely would love to do one for Ultimate Gohan, because Ultimate Gohan is another character that I played a lot growing up, because he's the ultimate version of my favorite character. Even though he's not the best, he's the ultimate. But that was another thing too about this game that like other Dragon Ball games just didn't have, and it's an arcade mode. That's what we're going through right now, and it's actually mind-boggling that more Dragon Ball games don't have arcade modes, which is super weird. But oh, he has Masenko, sick. But this game still has like, if you're into like the whole like competitive Dragon Ball, like classic Dragon Ball stuff going on. I tried to grab him, I really did. This game still has like the Budokai and Infinite World, like, what's it called? Like block cancels that you do to like extend combos. I can't do that shit. I'm not good enough. Y'all saw the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 part. I got whooped because I'm just not good at video games. I'm about to lose? That's wild. Speaking of being not good at video games, Jesus Christ. Let me show you something cooler. I know you've never seen Super Saiyan 2 before. Let me show you something cool. I think another thing too that's like really like my favorite thing is when they make I didn't get it. In order to get Father Son Kamehameha right there, you have to hit the button like timing to get Goku to show up. There you go. Another thing is when like Father Son Kamehameha is like OP. Like, I love when Father Son Kamehameha is just OP as hell in Dragon Ball games and like either one shots people or damn near one shots people. Cause it's like, come on, man. It's probably the best Kamehameha in the entire franchise. Like, let's be real here. Oh, we're fighting Boo. Oh no. This is one of those boss fights that I'm talking about in the story mode that used to give me hell when I was a kid. Was definitely Gohan absorbed Super Boo. This guy is an asshole. There you go. Look at that. Look how much damage that did. That's how it should be. Perfect. Teen Gohan, because he's perfect. Jesus, this goes on. I didn't know this arcade mode went on for this long. How many fights have we done so far? Bink. Bink. Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. You're Prince of All Saiyans. Can I finally get this off? Hell yeah. I will admit, I've never really seen like anybody play this game like competitively or try to do like cancels and everything or like crazy long combos, but like I feel like you could get some crazy shit in this game. No matter how mashy it may look, because I am just mashing. I suck. But I don't know. I feel like you could get some really cool stuff from like the mechanics of this game, because it's fucking awesome, man. Like Oral Burst Charge. I don't even know what this does, but I did it, and now I'm charged. I'm charged up. What can Cell do? What can Cell do? We're gonna make this canon. We're gonna make this canon, Cell. We're gonna make this canon, Cell. We're not making this canon. We're not. Wait. Yeah, I love that mechanic too. If you like hold down like the dash button, the super dash button or whatever, and like block at the same time, you get this like aura block that's like super sick. It basically blocks everything, but it like oh, we're transforming. Okay. No, we're gonna make ow. We're making this cannon, Cell. Well, he died before I could make a cannon, but he still died by Kamehameha. Still counts.
Looks like the kid from before grew up a little.
This time you're going down. I'll avenge Piccolo.
Now we're here in the Xbox 360 era of things, where I would probably say is very jarring, because I think most people can agree that Dragon Ball was in a really weird spot during this era. Especially with these next two games that we're playing here, like Raging Blast 1 and 2. These games didn't have like GT content and just like a bunch of other things that like people just didn't agree with. People just didn't really agree with the gameplay changes. But you know, admittedly, I know I'm probably gonna get some hate in the comments, but I kind of love these games. I know a lot of people are probably gonna disagree with that, and at the very least, I will not argue which Raging Blast is better, because I know everyone and their mother like thinks 1 is better than 2, which I don't really see, because I just don't get this game's gameplay as well as I get 2. Like, I understand that this game is more in line with it's more in line with Budokai. So I do get that, but I don't know. I just feel like we'll see what we get there, but I honestly think Raging Blast 2's gameplay is more fun. That's just my honest opinion. Which, you know, if you guys disagree, that is a-okay. I think I've been in the Dragon Ball consensus long enough to... That was a bit laggy there. I've been in the community long enough to like know like sort of everyone's opinions on each game is. But I digress. In terms of like movesets though, for Teen Gohan's moveset, I would definitely say that his moveset in this game is super fun, but it is largely based off of Budokai Tenkaichi 3's moveset. So, camera, work with me here, buddy. That's Vegeta's move. No, it's largely based off of Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which I totally like get and understand. But I mean, it's still fun. Like I still have a lot of fun picking up, you know, like this game and playing Teen Gohan. Although with this game though, I didn't actually play Teen Gohan as much in this game. Dodge. Yes, sir. He still has the spins. He still has, you know what? 10 out of 10. He still has the spins. I don't care. He's still spinning. As long as Gohan is spinning, 10 out of 10. I don't give a shit. Gohan is spinning, 10 out of 10 moveset. And then, like, I don't know. This game's fucking visual fidelity, I feel like, is so good. I feel like it just looks good. Just, like, look at it. It looks great. We gotta hit him. We gotta hit him with the father-son. Like, I feel like it's, at this point, it's... gotta hit father-son on every single one of these segments in this video. If not, then I'm doing Teen Gohan a disservice. How do you... I don't know how to play this game. Alright. Oh, I was over here mashing. You have to spin the analog stick. Alright. We're doing father-son. You're getting hit. I'm not getting hit by that. I don't know what you were thinking, you nincompoop. There you go. One shot.
Say, kid, nice planet you've got here.
Won't let you get away with that.
Bro, I don't like the way you talking about my planet like that. At least buy me dinner first. Take me out for some drinks. Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. This is weird. So the reason why I decided that I wanted to do Raging Blast 1 and 2 was because I feel like the movesets in this game... Oh, dear God! I feel like the movesets in this game are different enough to warrant a second segment. But I don't know. This might be like a bonus segment or something. But no, man. Like, honestly... This is probably one of, if not my favorite Teen Gohan movesets. It is in this game. I may be nostalgia blind, but I'm also stupid. I never claimed to be smart. How do I... There we go. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's like the one mechanic in this game that's like super annoying. Is like, I don't want to chase you. That it does nothing. Ooh, weird. I know, like... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know, like, at a glance, the movesets, like, look very similar. Which, I mean, they kind of are. But it's like I don't know. I just feel like this is more, like, fluid than Raging Blast 1. Like, I just feel like I'm more in control of my character. Like, you saw, like, in the Raging Blast segment, like, I felt like I was dashing all over the place on accident, getting caught by the camera. Like, I just felt like I was just not in control of my character, which, again, I suck. It's totally a me issue, but I can't believe that I actually hit you, Trunks. You're actually an idiot. It's fine. 10 out of 10. We got the spins. Did you just punch me out of my combo, you weirdo? Did you just do it again? Making my frames drop? I'll hit you with another one. I can't see. I'll hit you with another one. Yeah, you gotta start dodging these eventually. Ow. Ow. Trunks. There you go. There you go, you silly goose. Get up. That's Vegeta's move. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I guess this really... This is just, honestly, like, in terms of just gameplay-wise, I understand that, like, Raging Blast 1 is better than 2 in, like, a bunch of other ways. But in terms of, like, just the natural gameplay of the characters, it just feels more fast-paced and fluid. But, you know... Alright, Frieza, you're getting father-sonned. It just has to happen. You're getting father-sonned. I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna happen. Come here, come here.
I'm disappointed. Looks like this is the end for me.
Before we get into Xenoverse, excuse my very modded version of Xenoverse 2. I'm still going to be using the base, like, Xenoverse 2, like, Teen Gohan for this part. Just ignore the fact that, you know, some other things are not going to look like, you know, vanilla Xenoverse 2. That is sick. I did not know that was in the revamp mod. That was fucking awesome. Oh, okay. All right. I just realized that, you know, I have to keep, or I just figured out, I have to keep this segment brief because my version of Xenoverse on PC with all its mods likes to crash every 5 seconds. So we're probably gonna keep this down to one fight. But I'll try to keep my thoughts concise and brief. But no, Teen Gohan's moveset in this game admittedly is not very good. It's actually quite bad. He's very low tier in this game. Because he's very slow and a lot of his moves leave him very open, even in Super Saiyan 2, because in Super Saiyan 2 in this game, when you transform, your movesets don't change, if you didn't know. But even with all of that, this moveset's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, just because he's just got some really cool animations, which I'm sure I'm not really showing off very well, because Xenoverse is not very, like, easy to play, especially with this game's AI. It really irks me a lot of the time. I don't have time to hit him with father-son. Probably not, but we're gonna try it for the video. Okay, he's dead. All right, we're gonna move on because this game scares me and it's probably gonna crash right after this segment, so. Okay, so don't expect the best gameplay for this one because this is an actual fighting game. And I haven't played fighters seriously in literal months, so more than months. Like it's been a while. And on top of that, sorry. On top of that, I don't play Teen Gohan at all in this game. I think his gameplay is super weird, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being honest. I completely understand that he is the best, or if not one of the best characters in the game, but I've just never really been that... I've never really wanted to get good with Gohan and fighters. Like, this I don't know. This was just like I've always like, even since the beta, the very first beta when Dragon Ball FighterZ first came out, I was like playing Teen Gohan, like Goku, and like Vegeta or something like that, because I was being super bland and boring. But then I could never get into Gohan. I don't know. I thought I was plus on that, but maybe I'm thinking of adult Gohan. But then also the fact too is just like, I don't know. I can't play super complex characters in this game. I'm not good enough for that. And Teen Gohan in this game is very, very complex. Also, I have the music off, so I'll probably have my own music on in the background, because I also don't think the music in this game is great. But don't get me wrong, I know I've just like came into this whole segment like full tilt negative on everything about, you know, FighterZ. I love FighterZ. FighterZ was my main fighting game for like 3 years straight, and it was the only fighting game I would play. I would dabble in like other fighting games, but like I was knee deep in FighterZ. However, as they have died down on adding DLC and updating the game, and the rollback netcode came out for PC, and I think it's about to come out soon for console or whatever. I just don't really have much interest in playing this game anymore. And this is unfortunately just one of those like other Dragon Ball games I can always come back to and be like, oh man, this fucking I love this game. I play it all day. I play it all the time. It's just like this game is gonna fall out of it's gonna fall out of the limelight, and it's just not gonna be like talked about anymore, and that's really unfortunate, because I genuinely do think it's one of the best Dragon Ball games. I don't know why I switched. This is supposed to be a Gohan showcase, and I'm Gogeta. But no, it's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate, because I loved what FighterZ did for the Dragon Ball community, and not only the Dragon Ball community, but the anime community and fighting game community in general. Like, this game showed us what's possible. And I don't know what's happening. If you can't tell that I'm rusty yet, I don't know what to tell you, man. I got to which I understand like might not be that big of a rank compared to others, but I believe I got to Ultra Instinct Sign rank in my prime in this game, which ranks don't mean anything. And you know, I'm sure other people will be like, oh, sign, that's so bad, you're so bad. Like, I get it, I wasn't the best, but I did play this game damn near every day. This became a Gogeta showcase. There you go. Oh wait, no, he's not dead. Now he's dead. All right. I'll try not to switch. I'll try not to switch. I know I could have just done like the one player, the one character mode, and just do that, but like I feel like that's largely. I've always felt like that game mode is largely doing this game a disservice, because it's a 3v3 fighting game. Play it like a 3v3 fighting game. At least that's my opinion. But yeah, I mean, and going back to talking about Gohan though, there's this thing in this game, you know, if you don't know, it's called auto combos, and each character has their own auto combos, and some auto combos are better than others. Teen Gohan's auto combo is really good. It's just very weird, because half of it is in the air, so you can't really string it together with other moves as well as other characters can, and that was a huge turnoff for me when this game first came out and I was learning characters to see like who I wanted to play, and of course I wanted to play Gohan. Of course I did. What do you think this video's about, man? But like, of course I wanted to play Gohan, but
he was just so weird in this game, and I think it was just a continuation on the thing that Xenoverse started, to where just like in modern Dragon Ball games, I don't think Gohan is as fun to play as he used to be, you know, when I was a kid. And because even though in the last segment I said that you know, I don't know what's going on. I'm like focusing because I want to try like do something cool, but like I'm like not. I think the Xenoverse kind of started the trend where Gohan stopped being fun in Dragon Ball games, and I don't know if it's just me, if I'm the only one that feels this way. But it's, I don't know. I'm also weird. What was that? I'm embarrassing myself, chat, please. There you go. I think that move is sick. I think that move right there. That shit is awesome. Let's see if I can do something cool here. I did not do anything cool. Krillin! You raw level 3ing me! You fool! Oh, that would have been sick. Here you go. But yeah, even with like just with Xenoverse and FighterZ, and that's really it, because other Dragon Ball games that we've gotten recently has been like Kakarot and Breakers, and I mean those are not really fighting games, but in terms of just Xenoverse and FighterZ, I don't find Gohan fun in any of those games. Like, yeah, so kind of wanted to end it there, just because the more it kind of went on, the more I kind of just didn't want to play FighterZ anymore. If that's not a testament to how much I don't like Teen Gohan's moveset in that game, I don't know what is. It's not for me. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll have the tier list up right here, or I guess the list of my favorite Gohans in order. And yeah, thank you all for making it this far in the video, and hopefully you guys want to stick around. If you liked it, you know, drop a like and subscribe. You know, it helps out. I'm a newer YouTuber trying to, you know, see if I can make something happen with this, you know. More videos are coming, definitely. Don't really have a schedule or anything like kind of made up at the moment, but we'll figure something out, and might do some streams as well. So if you're excited for that, definitely stick around, and I'll make it worth your while, I promise. Take care, guys.